Go to Yegor Piskunov at the Moscow station where the train began its journey. Yegor, what's the latest you can bring us?
Well, according to the head of Russian Railways, which is the company that operates this train, a second explosive device went off at around 2 p.m. Moscow time at the scene of the train crash. Vladimir Yakunin made this announcement at an emergency government conference dedicated to this emergency, and Vladimir Yakunin said that this second explosive device failed to actually explode in its full strength, and basically this proves reports that we've heard earlier that some people heard some kind of an explosion during the day as rescuers were working at this site of the disaster. Authorities earlier have said that the train crash was initially caused by another explosive device equivalent to around 7 kilograms of TNT. A criminal case has been opened on the charges of terrorism, and let's listen to a representative of Russia's Federal Security Service.
Preliminary evidence suggests it was an explosion of a homemade device equivalent to 7 kilograms of TNT. Several versions are being considered. A criminal terror and illegal arms trafficking case has been launched and an investigation's underway.
It seems that this investigation is already bringing the first results. According to Russia's police chief, authorities now have several suspects and their photo robots are already being made.
Yegor, what do we know about the victims at this point?
At the moment, we know that 96 people have been injured in this attack. 26 people have been confirmed killed in this disaster, although unfortunately authorities say that they expect this number to rise because 18 more passengers are still unaccounted for. Authorities have used planes and helicopters to deliver the victims to hospitals in several Russian cities, including Moscow and St. Petersburg. There they could get the needed medical assistance and also psychological help as well. Russian Railways has said that the company is going to pay more than $6,000 in compensation to each victim, and also around $17,000 to each family whose close ones were killed in this attack. Russia's President Dmitry Medvedev is personally monitoring the situation. Earlier on Saturday, he held a video conference with representatives of the Emergencies Ministry and with other officials, and we know that the President has also ordered the state to pay additional compensation money to the victims and their families. And let's listen to what else Dmitry Medvedev had to say on this situation.
Work must be conducted in several directions: medical assistance and social support, restoration of freight and passenger links, maintaining security, and finally the whole complex of investigative measures.
This is one of the most popular and busiest train routes in Russia. Trains from Moscow to St. Petersburg and vice versa come and leave almost every hour, and this particular train is quite popular among tourists, officials and businessmen. And we have information that one Italian businessman was injured in this attack as well, and he's now in hospital. We also have confirmed information that St. Petersburg's ex-senator Sergei Tarasov and the head of Russia's Federal Reserve Agency, Boris Yevstratikov, were killed in this attack. There already has been an international reaction. The presidents of the United States and of France have voiced their condolences to the families of the victims. We also know that around 60 trains had to be rerouted on Saturday because of this attack, affecting nearly 27,000 travelers. But now authorities say that they have managed to partially restore train movement on the part of the route where this disaster occurred.
Yegor, this is not the first train bombing in Russia, is it?
Unfortunately, it's not. And actually, back in 2007, the same train was attacked when an explosive device went off on the tracks as it was passing by. And thankfully, at that time, there were no fatalities, nobody was killed, but dozens of people were injured, and authorities also started a criminal case on the charges of terrorism and have managed to detain 2 suspects who are both believed to be from North Caucasus.
Yegor Piskunov reporting for us live in Moscow. Thanks for that.